Leah Musgrave with TexAgs.com alongside head volleyball coach Bird Kuhn after a very successful weekend. Bird, coming off of 2 losses last week, how would you describe the mood going into Friday's game against Auburn?
Well, we changed our focus and, we focused on ourselves and offense because we defend pretty well and we can execute game plan, but we need more offense. So the last 2 matches were pretty strong offensively. So that was a good focus change.
What would you say it was like for the girls to get to come home and play at Reed after 3 road games?
It was good for them. I mean, we needed that energy and they did, and they feel it and they really feed off of it. And it's good. It's good to see that. It's going to be nice to be home the next 3 matches, especially for the opponents we're playing. So, yeah.
You guys defeated Georgia at home and away this season. What do you think that says about your consistency and your execution against those teams like Georgia?
Well, we put up some milestones just as goals for our team in general, and one of them was home and away against an opponent. So those little things that motivate them, I mean, we kind of try to figure out how they work and what gets them. So that was big, and that was a focus. Georgia's a good team. So for us to execute, and they were way better this time around than they were earlier, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. But we had to execute, and our offense kept us in that. So it was good.
Now that you guys are 5-2 in SEC play, how do you plan to keep that momentum rolling for the rest of the season?
A match-by-match focus. That's been our motto every match. Preseason, SEC, but it's do your job. So it's just 1 match at a time, 1 point at a time, and that's how they play. I mean, you can see the fight in them, and it's 1 point at a time.
You've said before that every match in the SEC is tough. So do you think that you guys will have an advantage playing at home this weekend against Tennessee and especially Kentucky?
I think being at home is always an advantage with the 12th man and the energy, but they're great opponents, and you have to play the game inside and out, and it's going to come down to us, offense and defense. We have to put it together.
And what do you think will be those keys to solidifying a victory against a team like Kentucky who's undefeated in the SEC?
Well, Tennessee's good, and we'll play them Friday, so that'll be a nice warm-up, and it's going to be a good focus this week for a balanced offense because both teams have balance. So it's going to be consistency and executing game plan.
Bird, thank you so much. Congrats on a great weekend.
Thank you.
I'm Leah Musgrave with TexAgs.com.